Hey everyone, Thornton Smash here, out and doing some new tricks at Breckenridge on the snowboard. That being said, today we're going to be talking about Warbonds. We just got the Python one, but the Killzone War Bond is releasing, and well, there's some information about the next one, and also some stuff going on with, well, Sony. We're going to go over all that, but without further ado, let's get into today's topic. So, fellow Helldivers, we got the most recent Python War Bond, and it's been pretty interesting. It's basically like a sequel to the Commandos one. That being said, we did get the big news that the Killzone War Bond is finally returning, which is a lot of people very excited. It features all the armor sets right here. However, there was something interesting that if you bought just one item from the past Killzone War Bond, you will get all of the new legendary War Bond for free. Otherwise, you have to pay 1,500 super credits if you weren't around at that time. It's actually caused some members of the community to try to gatekeep it, saying that's not fair. It should only be for the veterans. I'm not big on gatekeeping. I don't think it's a big deal that they go ahead and bring it back. And if you bought the whole War Bond, well, you got to play with it for like the last couple of months. If not, if you only bought one item, it is what it is. I don't think it's the end of the world, and I'm happy that more players get to test it out. That being said, there was a bunch of talk about a stealth war bond. This is an image from Google because Sony's copyright striking everything. With a rumored stealth focused premium war bond purchased with super credits, it introduced suppressed weapons, specialized gears like lures and smoke and C4, and stealth enhancing armor with reduced detection and noise, leading to a Metal Gear Solid vibe with automaton themes, offering a tactical shift and so much more. And it had items like the R72 sensor and unique C4 packs. That's according to Google. Of course, if you watch my videos, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Arrowhead has been very much suppressing the leaks on this, although it is posted on the Helldivers Unfiltered Reddit, which is actually a new subreddit that's popped up, which has a bunch of leaks on it, including something where they haven't actually been noticed for the leaked Helldivers 2 leaked vehicles, like the Bastion tank, which could actually come for a future War Bond, which I think would be super cool. We know the Bastion is coming. There's been a ton of evidence pointing towards it, and coming into War Bond would be pretty slick. If you want to see the images, they're posted all over the internet. I don't know how Sony's going about copywriting it. It's obvious they've detected mine and other YouTubers' channels, so I'm gonna be a little cautious there, but the Bastion's coming. But we do have gameplay of other stratagems coming for future War Bonds, and I thought we'd go ahead and show off some of those in today and hopefully not get copyright strike. But let's go ahead and take a look at them. For instance, there seems to be a remote explosive stratagem coming in with a cooldown of 30 seconds, unlimited uses, calls down an explosive tank, and then a pinata full of surprises, cooldown 10 seconds, limited one use, summons a tank, the player breaks it and randomly gives the player a weapon or could be empty. Those are both incredibly interesting. We haven't heard anything about that so far, so I'm pretty interested in it. Along with that, there was a list of new player effects, which I think is going to be pretty interesting. There's the blind one, the hallucination, mild radiation, heavy radiation, so we're going full Fallout with it, light energy, stun, reverse aiming, that's definitely an illuminate control, and backpack chemicals, which I just have no idea what that could be. Those were the player effects found, but along with that, there were planet effects. Some of these are already in the game that we've seen. There's the extreme cold, where weapons dissipate heat twice as fast. I haven't actually seen that modifier, but I know cold is there. Blizzard swamps obviously in the game. Enemy orbital bombardment, which is absolutely terrifying. So the enemies might get their own 380/DSS thing. I think that actually might line up with what the automatons were trying to do with creating their own version. And at the very bottom, there's volcanoes. There was also, and we've talked about ship customization, a bigger list of what that actually includes, which I'm now very excited for. There's customization for color types, such as primary, secondary, of the interior and the exterior. There's material type, target component, texture type, banners, all that different stuff listed there. So it looks like we're gonna get ship customization to a whole new degree. And in terms of armor, there was also more files found for that. You can see everything with passive bonus for helmets for combat engineer, battle hardened, ammo support, so it does look like helmets are still on the list to actually get some changes, or it's just leftover files from a very bygone era when the game was still in development. But it does also show customization slots for left arm, left leg, shoulder, right arm, torso. Overall, just a whole list of different things they are thinking about doing with that. There were also new types of cooldowns. Now the bug breaker drill is already in the game. It's the hive breaker basically, but there's also something listed here as insect tower sterilizer with a 30-second cooldown showing the stratagem input, along with a pile hammer for a 30-second cooldown, and a scrambler, which again, I assume does some kind of radio or map scrambling. Don't have much more information than that, but it's just something that's in the game file. Continuing on, we have Eagle air-to-air missiles. Uses 3 homing air-to-air missiles that can destroy most nearby flying targets. 30-yard range, which is pretty short, but at least it's something to go ahead and take out those stingrays that the Illuminate have. Not to mention, there were 3 items listed here is the G121 fire grenade launcher, 6 rounds, 5 mags, 36 total rounds slower than the regular. Along with an AD 289 Angel, healing 20-second upgrade increases healing energy reserves plus mobile healing, also heals NPCs, mechs, vehicles, and turrets. Mission entities will not be healed. Entering mechs, vehicles will return to user mount on top of mech like other drones, will not heal while inside. So basically a healing guard dog. Along with that, there's the BX7 Displacer Pack, but we already showed the image of that and kind of briefly went over what it does. There's also a Super Earth Troop Support, cooldown 60 seconds, 2 uses, no duration, summon a transport plane to airdrop 6 soldiers to the player. During the landing of the transport plane, it will randomly fire 3 to 12 cannons at nearby enemies within 80 meters to break heavy armor, airdrop 5 soldiers equipped with Liberator assault rifles, and 1 soldier equipped with MG43 machine gun. For the total of 6, weapons will drop after the infantry dies. We'll actually show gameplay of that because we have that as well. Most of us have known that the Seaver are going to be some kind of stratagem that we can call in. There's also, as we've talked about before, the Carpet Bomb. It has 3 uses with 450-second cooldown, 60-meter range from left to right. And of course, I do want to give full credit. This entire thread comes to us from Mouse TTV, where he gave us the Mega Stratagem info leak plus big surprise at end of post. He shows us the nuclear bomb limited to 1 use, 2 with upgrades. We'll show gameplay of that as well. And then there was, like I said, a separate thread in the comment section where they were actually able to hide the images from whoever was copywriting or deleting them. So that's why I was able to show you guys some of the stuff we found. But we'll go ahead and play some of the stratagems in case you haven't seen them of the ones that we just talked about. Let me know down below, guys, what are your thoughts on, well, the next upcoming War Bond for Helldivers 2 with the stealth stuff? What are you hoping for in terms of stratagem? And also, don't forget to check out my video on the top right corner where I cover more information on the outdoors. And until next time, everyone, thanks for stopping by. Keep spreading managed democracy.